In Korea, death does not knock. It arrives with a ledger, and your name is already written in it. No reaper's blade, no skull. They call him the Jeoseung Saja, a figure in a black gat standing at the door. He walks the dead across. For centuries, Koreans feared the sound of their own name in the dark, because once the Saja calls it, you follow. Jeoseung means the other world. Saja means messenger. Together, Jeoseung Saja means messengers from the world below. But if you only call them ghosts, you miss the most frightening detail: the hat. The black gat was not chosen because it looks mysterious. It makes them look like officials from Joseon-era Korea. In this folklore, the afterlife is not chaos. It has courts, judges, records, names. The dead are not dragged into darkness, they are processed. That is why the Saja can stand so still. They are not deciding your fate, they are carrying out a decision already made. And the decision begins with ink. In many Korean stories, death begins with a ledger, a name, a date, a line written somewhere below the living world. This is the part that makes the story hard to forget. The terrifying object is not a weapon. It is a record. If your name is there, the Saja do not come to choose you. They come to collect what the book has already claimed. No chase is needed. No scream is needed. The room can stay perfectly quiet. A person near death looks toward the foot of the bed. The family sees an empty doorway, but the dying person sees someone waiting there, patient, silent, dressed for official business. And then the family remembers the old preparations: rice, coins, straw sandals, small things. But small things are what make folklore feel real. Korean death customs remembered the messengers through offerings. If they must take someone, let them not be hungry. If the road is long, let them have sandals. If the soul must travel, let the messengers treat it gently. That is the second rule. The family does not fight the Jeoseung Saja. The family prepares for them. Because once they stand at the threshold, the question is no longer whether death can be stopped. The question is whether the journey will be cruel. And the journey is not short. After death, Korean Buddhist tradition gives special weight to 49 days. The dead do not simply vanish. They pass through judgment. The living continue to pray, mourn, and make offerings. In that world, the Saja are not the ending. They are the first officials after the door closes. They do not explain the system. They simply lead you into it. Across the dark water, toward the court below, toward the place where the record is opened again. And that is why the final image is so quiet. Return to the room. The bed is empty now. The lamp is still burning. The doorway is only fog. No scream, no struggle, no footprints that prove anyone came. Only the feeling that someone had been standing there a moment before, and that he did not leave alone. In Korea's darkest tales, death does not always look like a monster. Sometimes, it looks like a man in a black hat, waiting politely at the threshold, because somewhere below the living world, your name was already written, and the only thing left at the door is a bowl of rice.